Excuse you?
Well, except for Adrian. Hey, speak of the devil.
Adrian did pretty good. It was funny.
What?
Your voice for Eeny Meeny.
Oh, hey. Oh,
I mean,
dude.
Zach, since everyone's here, we can just go ahead. It's okay.
Okay.
Earlier, after I had my dinner, the world humbled me because I was like, I'll just take a quick nap before the stream happens, and took a gulp of water, and I ended up choking and snorted out a giant gulp of water all over my chair and floor.
Oh.
Oh, God.
My goodness.
The universe humbled me for thinking I was okay.
You fool.
Gotta take one step at a time.
How dare you believe that you could ingest water safely?
Other than that, I ran a 5-hour D&D game today, so that was cool. The party killed a bunch of werewolves, basically, and that was it.
Nice.
Yeah, speaking of that D&D, what did my other group say? Lord knows. They don't do stuff on time. Okay, yeah, they did.
Who
What was
is
our last thing?
who is Gudge?
All I know is I'm Francesca. I think maybe Zach.
Who did we leave off on?
I was the judge, yes. Oh shit, I
Alright.
accidentally skipped the line. However, given Adrian's new thing that he just accidentally established, I prefer to be addressed as Zudge.
Zudge.
That sounds like a World of Warcraft word, like Zudge.
Zudge,
It's
Zudge.
Zach the judge.
Zudge.
And
It's a Zudge.
when Grant has to do it, he's Gudge.
Gudge.
Dudge.
If no one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Or, you know, they could go across this big empty area that is still real. It's not literally the void, but whatever.
Unless they have figured out teleportation.
Oh!
Or wall shifting.
Go!
Oh!
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. I don't remember what question it was. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Oh, right, because she knew information that should have otherwise been impossible to know if she was sleeping in the side room.
Right.
Wait, Grant, who are you again then?
I think I was Mia. I don't know.
Oh, okay. You just.
I'm about to say,
defected,
I think of the result, the primary result of everything is that you're now Francesca, and Grant has less lines because he was like, oh, it's the Grant show.
It was the Grant show.
Well, because it was Goomba, Mia was there, and then Judge, and I'm like, oh, that's why it started, because I was like, Saba, take someone, and then you were like, no, and then Zach's like, Saba, take someone!
And then I said, fine.
And then I was like, alright, everybody switch, and then we all did, and then we went into a ridiculous series of like, hey, you want to switch?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
really
there's
fun.
the second explanation of that.
We unfortunately we're out of switches now, though, so we're stuck for the time.
That
being,
is
so
true. I have to
either
go out.
find a way
I have to
to-
go out and get more sand next week.
Yeah. Well,
Next week. Well, what's the
Adrian,
second
this is you.
ingredient?
I already did the groaning.
Oh, I couldn't tell from your. I couldn't differentiate from your normal groaning. Miss Beanie, answer the question.
Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix White,
We might as well measure it. Oh,
Oh.
you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Now's your chance, Phoenix.
yeah.
To do what? The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eeny Meeny. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
I mean, I'm gonna say like in the back of the channeling chamber, right?
Yeah, she could have hidden behind the thing.
In the
huh?
partial and Fey Manor Guide map partial.
Yeah. Why is it partial? Isn't this the whole thing?
I mean, it's assumed that it's a big manor and there's other rooms. There's just the important stuff.
No, right. But then if there's other rooms, shouldn't that also be included?
I mean, this would be a lot more obtuse and annoying if there were like 14 other rooms in this guide map, but only 4 mattered.
But and you're right. From a game design perspective, you're super correct. But in canon, this is it.
in the Phoenix,
I
right?
mean, and also reality. So the whole family just lives in the side room, and then this is their entire house.
Our house.
Our
In the middle
house.
of the
Middle of
side
our
room.
In
house.
the middle of our house.
But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
The crime scene?
Crime.
You're dipping
Croissant?
into French more.
Yeah, I told you.
It's hard to just stick with German. You need a lot of
Ah,
practice,
no.
actually.
Russian's a lot easier for me because I don't know. I hear more Russian stuff, but definitely not
Why
German.
the fuck do you hear more Russian stuff?
Because
She
I listen
hears
to
the Russian.
Overwatch.
Oh,
She
Yeah.
That's
Pronunciations
right.
of R's in German is very hard because it's like more in the back of your mouth.
Oh yeah, wait, Carrie would know how to do this. She
oh,
took
Carrie,
German.
Carrie, there you go. Congratulations, you have a speaking line.
My 3
Oh.
years of high school German, like
What
5
about
years
Saba,
ago.
though?
Saba is now the judge. You said you didn't like being Phoenix.
Hey
Oh
Saba,
my gosh, it was horrible.
Saba, want to switch?
Who are you? Oh, great.
He's
No, I
Mia.
can't
Sure,
do
that
the
sounds.
women
That doesn't sound
unfortunately
bad to
great.
me.
No, it's totally fine. Whatever you want.
This is
Okay,
this is
Grant,
relevant.
it was your show last time. I'll give you a break.
This is
Okay.
irrelevant right now, but I just want to ask. You know that sprite where Gumshoe is breathing really heavily?
Yes.
I had some day old tikka masala for dinner, and like the effect that's had on me, I feel like I'm breathing that heavily. I'm just like,
Around 5 feet.
All right, Carrie.
Okay, I'm trying to like remember. Give me a sec.
Say
an
it
attempt.
all in German.
In
Oh,
Russian.
gosh.
I was about to say Russian.
just
How
karate
about
chop
you-
yourself in the head.
Sie nicht einen. I don't fucking know.
I mean, you don't have to say it actually.
I'm trying. Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
It's good.
Oh my
I
god,
like
it's
this.
so good, Terry. Thank God you came.
It's consistent over 2 lines, which is better than anything Saba or I could
Yeah.
do yesterday.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Okay. That is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding. Where was I brave?
Where was I brave?
I mean, I think
Oh,
we
yeah,
established that
apparently
it was here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, alright.
Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen?
Oh, Saba, look what I found back here. It's some voice changing juice. You want to have some?
It's okay. I need
It's
to
here behind
stick
the
with
voice changing juice.
Oh, you want to be okay? I'll take.
It's here behind the folding screen. I found some right here.
Behind
Oh,
the folding
hiding.
screen.
Okay.
It's here behind the 4th wall.
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. Oh god, there ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
Dang, I missed that.
She has the range.
Oh my
Stupid
Jesus
jerk.
Christ.
She angry.
Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball.
That
This
hat's
is-
gonna become slime. Look at that.
Right? This is what I was saying yesterday. How the fuck do you stretch it to the point of ripping and then it's fine?
It's a slime tutorial.
Oh no, Miss Miney, you don't need to make biscuits out of your hat. One so young as you.
Shut up, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry. He falls down a pit like.
Oh god.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. I can just help it along. Oh. The
Interesting.
witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. It was
My
the help of this
badge.
My
box
badge.
of my badge.
The urn. He was stuffed inside the urn.
And I
She
love the
burst
my badge.
out.
Miss Miney. Wait. Cause the victim, or like they have pictures of the real thing happening, right? Wait. Is she
Well,
a
the thing
spirit?
is-
Is she a spirit medium?
No.
Can she not, like, because now I'm trying to think of it, because like we have this picture of the blood. I don't know. Never mind. Miss
I mean,
Miney,
we'll probably
how are
find
you
out
able to
what we-
hide yourself? We are about to find out. Are you able
Yeah.
to? How are you able to hide yourself? Very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
That tiny little box? No person could fit in that.
Is that ghosty looking? She's a ghost. I'm a ghost.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lana disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. Oh, that's true.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing was in there, the side room, the whole time.
Like, they do have the exact same fucking eyes. Like, look at her
Well,
eyes.
they are sisters.
No, I know, but it's just it's so stark compared to like when it's open or when it's closed. Mr. Right.
Alright, cool.
Hurry up.
You gave me 2 milliseconds. Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where this clothing box was at the time of the crime of the slime of the rhyme?
I can with some evidence.
Those are some sick
May
rhymes.
I see it?
May I
Where
see
is
it? No.
No.
Yes.
Guilty.
Go! And now I
Good.
present a piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. So I want to
Oh.
say this, because the thing is, like, because look, it already said that there was a bullet hole 8 inches off the ground, but I'm going to say this because this is also, like, the same bullet hole.
That makes sense.
Present.
Take that.
Take a look at this clothing box.
No, it's
this
ugly.
gigantic clothing box that I carried into the courtroom with me.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
The box of sealing.
Adrian!
What on earth?
It's what we put Von Karma in.
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Oh, that's French. Hurry up and say it already. Oh, that's German. That's British.
There's a hole! That must have been where Von Karma escaped through. About 8 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
And Convarma's like, no, I think he's still in there. You shouldn't
She's
check.
And Francesca's like, no, my father is still in there.
A
I
hole
mean,
about 8 inches off the ground. Where have I heard that before?
The folding screen. It had a hole that's the same height. This is slowly turning into French, and by
yeah,
God.
I know, Carrie.
It's
It's just a
hard.
pole. You get dragged into the other two.
That's right.
Yeah.
I hope that this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen, then it went through the went into the box, which means you're dead.
I was about to say, wouldn't it be fucked up if that just killed her?
Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Her going from that animation to that, like, just image.
Order, so what? Okay.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? This is, god damn it. Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Edie Meanie?
Eeny,
Miny?
meeny?
I mean,
Eeny, miny, mo.
Wait, I have a
right?
question.
Yeah.
Don't they physically change into the person? Right? When they channel?
I mean,
Somewhat.
yeah,
That's the
you're
spirit
right.
mediums.
Right, so shouldn't frickin' Meanie Minie's fingerprints be on this pistol?
Not if she wasn't.
I mean, she could have just taken Maya's hand and.
She's holding
Use
it in
it
this
to shoot.
picture.
She was like, here, catch!
But her hands are on it. I think that's just a little bit of an oversight, but I'm just noting that I think
Might be
that's
French
something.
thing.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eeny Meenie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along.
This is case 2, man.
This is case 2. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
Masquerade is Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey. She had it planned from the very beginning.
She had
She
it
would
planned from
kill
the very
Dr.
beginning?
Gray and pin the blame on my client.
Pin the blame on my client?
No, stop!
No, stop. Okay.
Can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a preposition. This whole idea
In.
that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene?
That was a good joke, Grant.
Thank you.
What? I missed it.
I heard it very faintly, and I had to think about it for a second. And I was like, "Oh, that's good."
I'm glad someone acknowledged it.
I missed the joke.
I always forget my parts of speech, my grammar.
I know, I said preposition, I was like, wait a second.
Oh, that's what you said. All I heard was
Thank
a
you for
faint
picking-
bubbling.
Yeah.
Pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself.
Correct. It's not possible.
I mean, we still haven't linked this to
This-
Morgan, right?
Are we
And
supposed
there's
to?
no penalty right now,
Yeah,
right?
because we said, remember the discussion we had with either Mia or someone that we convinced ourselves that Morgan did do it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. It
It's
really
double
is
limit.
impossible for one person to do all that preparation. It is. Ah!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
No rest for the wicked either.
There
Wait,
is
Ooh.
no rest
Miss
for
Von
the
Karma,
wicked.
you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
Oh, you can't be serious.
Like, this is really, like, Adrian said it before, and I know that it's canon or whatever, but this really is why Phoenix is such a good attorney, is that he's so good at just pulling shit out of his ass.
No, I
I-
100% agree.
I also wanted to just like bring up really quickly that like that little bit that I little non-bit that I pulled just reminded me of like this awful fucking YouTube video and whole channel
Oh
that I
god.
found when someone made a parody animated video of Borderlands in Rest for the Wicked, but instead they put 8 No Rest for the Triggered, and there's an entire YouTube channel of videos like that with mediocre animation. I'm just like, ugh. I remember I spent a bad evening that soured my evening that day when I find that on the channel.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I think you're bringing the into your mic, Saba.
Am I? It might just be shifting.
No, just stop breathing.
I mean, it's in character. He's breathing
Okay.
pretty hard right now.
There you go.
Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice, and I believe
It
that
was
accomplice
me.
is It's me! I believe that accomplice is Morgan, because your sister's dead.
Austin.
Say that.
This person.
If it wasn't someone from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it was and it wasn't someone from the Faye household, you wouldn't have that box to use. You also wouldn't have had the fruit knife, I guess. Which I
Faye.
still think is weird. Like, we gotta have to talk about that eventually, right? The fucking fruit knife?
Fruit knife.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? She's fucking feral. You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Or Maya's 2
No, it was a
hands?
gun.
Yeah, finger bang. Wait,
Ugh.
never mind.
Oh.
Sorry, sorry. Oh my god. Wait,
Ooh,
is
she
there
got
no
a
break? Wait, was
confessed
there no
boy
breakdown
gift.
animation? I think this is what really happened.
Look at that box.
It's a box, isn't it neat? Murder had planned herself the crime scene long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant.
Oh, wig.
And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent, Sleepy Z's. Then, oh my gosh, so red. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Her hair looks nothing like that, though. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But her hair looked nothing like it.
She hadn't put on the wig yet.
Not yet. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected? Expect a patrol.
Yes, expected Patronum.
Ah,
Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead.
prank you, bitch.
Ha, gotcha! With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker.
Phoenix, get out of the way. I can't get a clear shot on her with you in the way.
And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground.
Ah,
Okay,
fuck.
that does make
I didn't
sense.
put any points in one-handed guns.
The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and shot him, obviously. But then why were Maya's fingerprints on it?
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. That doesn't look anything like her, though. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Oh, because it's... okay.
It's a flashback.
It's not black and white, so it's confusing.
Okay, four more victims.
What is one supposed to say?
2. Anyway,
3?
this is the real truth behind this murder.
4, right? Next number was 4, in case you forgot. Did you know how to count, Phoenix, right? Because I learned how to count a long time ago.
Back when they invented numbers.
They invented numbers. It's very new to me back then.
Oh, I think this is...
gonna assume.
Saba, I'm assuming this is you.
It's Larry.
Aha.
Who's that E-boy laughing at a time like this? Oh!
Oh, it's not.
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
What a
What's
line.
wrong with you?
Many things.
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Daddy issues mostly. Of course it was me.
Oh, it was Von Garma, I guess. Are you a psychopath?
Do you know who my dad is?
Oh.
Do you really think someone of his Von Karma blood would lose to something this petty?
Yes. What in the world? That doesn't seem like an appropriate response, but okay.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. I am German and very efficient.
Okay, never mind. And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
What? That's your argument?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
I can't believe that the game thinks we're this dumb. Are you fucking
Oh my
kidding?
God.
Yeah, that's right. What exactly was I gonna say?
Hey,
One
see?
other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Meenie want to kill Mr. Dr. Gray?
Mr.
Where is her
Doctor.
motive?
Mr.
Mr.
Doctor.
Doctor, Esquire, sir.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
third.
wanted to say too.
Leave the talking to me, Eenie.
Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
I'm just gonna need this dough right here.
Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What's her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? I mean, obviously, it's this, isn't it?
Wait, what's
Which
the
one was
first
that again?
newspaper
This is
clipping?
the article that talks about the car crash, and it clearly states the two of them being sisters.
I mean, that
What's the
makes sense.
first one?
It's either that or the other newspaper.
Oh, the
where-
first one was the other car
Ooh.
crash, right?
Patients died from malpractice. I think that's it.
No, 'cause
Yeah.
this is no. Well, because I mean, this is the reason why Gray killed her, but this is them.
Two profiles, don't forget.
What? So I
Like,
could
you
do like
just
so I could
say
do like
the
profile
sister?
and present this.
I think so, mate.
Yeah,
well,
was
I mean, I'm
Enie's
not
older
gonna-
sister nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic? I guess. I mean, I feel like there's I feel like there's 3 pieces of evidence we might be able to present, but I don't know. I don't know. We could present this, I guess. Oh, the music didn't turn off.
Oops.
Saba.
I had.
I didn't. It didn't come through. You might wanna check your sensitivity again.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust it. Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right?
Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes? What?
Oh, that is pretty stupid.
Yes? Because through that accident you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Oh.
Stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What exactly do you mean by that? Sorry, I was taking a mid-court
Oh,
nap.
stupid Gramps.
Hey, I'm not
I'm
Gramps.
going to explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital.
Oh, sorry. I clicked off the screen by accident.
If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was Dr. Gray. I was a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, yeah.
Pathetic, said Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory.
Theory.
You failed to support the Big Bang Theory. It's my favorite show.
It's pretty garbage.
Bazinga, height of comedy. The end.
Wait. Really? Did I just get it? Did I just lose?
Well, you'll find out.
And we quit.
In the next episode.
The
Like,
next
I
episode.
can't-
Stream
I
over,
can't-
30 minutes.
I can't fucking. That's super emotive. Like, are you fucking kidding? She's like, oh, just because I acknowledge that this could be emotive clearly means that it can't be emotive, and I'm like, what? Adrian.
What Miss Meany has stated is very true. I was waiting for you to be done with your fit there.
Ah!
The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place.
I hate you people.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with the plan. I'm very smart, Phoenix. I know everything. You don't even have any truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point, obviously.
Oh, just so many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, it's just as I told you.
Hmm?
I hope you like your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meany.
Did I just fucking lose? Hold it, thank God.
Hold it.
Thank Christ.
Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
No.
Wow, that was
Okay.
fast. Which is
Phoenix, you lost your perfect record. You
You
can't
can have
lose
5 minutes.
here. Okay. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for murder. But, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Join me. Listen, Phoenix. Everything
Riku
happened
shit.
for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Right, because Morgan wanted to be the head of family or whatever.
5 minutes is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please.
Time
Is that
moves
your
faster than the
final
dark.
answer?
If you want to say that you can prove Miss Meany had a motive and win the $1 million, Why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove the reason? Is it A,
Did I really do this?
B, C, or D?
Do we have a
So-
piece of evidence that's like, that says like, oh, Morgan wanted to be the head of family? Because that was like
Morgan
Lotta, because
herself.
Lotta told us, right?
Morgan herself.
So this is about the
I don't
motive?
know.
I mean, you know what Phoenix always does in times when the shit hits the fan?
He bluffs.
He bluffs.
I mean, sure, but still.
You remember me?
Like, I forgot that this guy existed.
I was in one scene.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say yes, because otherwise we lose.
Right.
I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Only you.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Ha, too bad, you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all.
Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side.
Fuck you.
I-
A fond karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way.
No way.
Very well. The court will take a 1-minute recess because Phoenix took the other 4 minutes with his little thing there. We'll continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Just keeps interrupting Eeny Meeny. Oh
No,
my
I'm
god,
interrupting
there's
you.
another part to this? Are you fucking kidding?
This is case 2. Oh my
This
god.
is ridiculous!
Well,
Be
this
thankful we're
is
not
also
investigating
game
again yet.
I don't give a shit if it's game 2. This is way too long.
I mean, be thankful we're not investigating again.
That's true.
That's true.
Not yet, anyway.
You have 5
Little did
minutes.
you
Investigate
know.
this scene.
Is it really true about my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eeny could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan.
That's terrible. Why would my aunt?
I'm
I think
assuming this is
it's
Von
Everything
Karma?
was going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
All according to Keikaku.
Oh god, seeing her head on is very shocking. Ah! This Von Karma!
Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Wow.
Wow, that is.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation?
Looking down on me even though we're the same age.
She's
I
also
mean-
way taller than you.
She's
Because
on
I
stilts.
stand under waterfalls. Okay, that's a lot of pressure on my back.
Are you done? What? Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet.
Fuck.
My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
Man, this is gonna be really embarrassing for you when you lose. If any of you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Oh, haven't you heard? He's already escaped. I mean,
She's like so eager to fucking brag about how much better she is than you that she lets it go that Con Varma is Von Karma.
whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion.
Dope.
And then we'll know who the real winner is.
How close are we
Close
right
fight.
now?
Just literally in front of your like face, like in a way.
Pointing into my eyeball.
See.
The foreshortening on her arm was confusing.
Oh, that was a little too quick. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
What? The... Okay.
Don't come back here.
Adrian. You checking out Von Karma's OnlyFans again.
I mean, it's all I spend my money on nowadays. Can you
Oh
prove
my
that
God!
Tony really had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can.
I haven't eaten food or water in days.
Eeny, Meeny, and Dr. Gray only have one point of connection. And that's the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there.
God, I love
Miss Meany,
prosecutors.
please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive.
Just answer the fucking question.
I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Meany, if you please.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired when she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat.
And then there was a fucking roaring inferno.
I, like, woke up because of the jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away.
I think I heard of this accident.
It was on all the talk, it was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. What the fuck is a tabloid show?
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ah!
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Huh, yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Meany's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
Mr. Wright, you may
For the first time, we get like a different angle on the courtroom, and now Eeny Meeny is at like a 3/4 perspective, and it's like, whoa.
The judge like,
Go back.
Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. I mean witness up. Oh.
Oh god.
Ew. And your sister, what happened to her?
I didn't see her. God, I got something in my throat. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on.
Please tell us about your escape in more detail.
I like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore.
Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. We're just solving a murder here. No big deal.
I think
Sorry about it.
I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know?
That's an article, I've already got it. There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony.
Yeah, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this.
I was thinking, well, I should probably read well, I'm not gonna present anything, but I should probably read this again. Two-women car crash. One of the women was not able to escape the flame and died at the site. Ongoing investigation revealed the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and dropped off to sleep, but then there was a crash, and when I woke up, a huge sea of flames. So like still half asleep, but I opened the right door. Yeah, that makes sense. And like got out. I don't remember like anything else. Just a miracle.
By the way, so she said her sister dying wasn't, like, a motive, but normally wouldn't sisters, regardless or not, if it's been proven, if the doctor drugged him, still probably be in a vendetta, like, against
Yes.
the doctor? So...
The fact that your the fact that there was even a rumor period that an individual harmed a family member is motive on its own. It's not a strong motive, but but the characters in this being like, oh, that doesn't make any sense, is infuriating.
Also, it's like familial stuff, right? I mean, I would be furious, right? Even if there was a glimmer of a conspiracy.
Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then?
It was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like our accident was like on the 24th.
2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence?
Sis was like totally tired, so that's why I died.
Didn't we just hear about this? That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like, I heard it was cause the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was this the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here.
You literally can't say that. It's clearly establishing a motive.
I just did, so. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault.
Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis.
She was totally tired. You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Press harder. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
Fascinating. Whatever.
But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license.
Oh,
Very.
this is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Meany.
Yep, sure. Miss Meany, please add that web's fucking testimony on.
Like, okay. Anyway.
Alright, well, there. So, that's the thing I was trying to prove from the beginning, was like, no, we have this thing from the clinic that was like, you went to the hospital and shit, which you didn't talk about. But, she was driving, passenger seat, around me, like, the door and got away.
So, I mean, there
I
was
have my
something
license.
super obvious about, yeah.
What's this?
Idiot.
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
That was a
Why-
lame lie.
That was
What
a
do you
lame
mean?
lie. Listen, I even told you earlier today that I had this evidence. I know you had a license back then. This is the photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What the fuck, Miss Meany?
That's right. Yeah, I, like, had a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
Do I have anything to disprove that?
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would she have that photo?
Yeah, why would she have the photo like ahead of getting the license? That doesn't make any sense. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hody, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What are you talking about? The perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Oh shit, I skipped my line.
No one cares. Fitness. When did you receive your driver's license?
Like last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What in the...
That's right. What happened, Mr.
I
Right?
was about to say, is he making fun of me?
Fucking idiot. At the time of the accident, Miss Meany obviously didn't have a driver's license. I'm fucking done with everyone's shit. You people are gonna respect me, goddammit.
Ow.
Cry and my VIP will accommodate.
What the fuck?
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
Like, glad you get it, but like, even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive.
Don't just stand there to yourself.
You too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow.
Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because
Saba, please check your sensitivity, because you're cutting in and out like a lot.
Okay, is that better?
I don't know, we'll have to see, I guess, but... Adrian?
I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops. Like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of... What?
She was a fan of cars.
That was weird. And, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car.
How the fuck did she afford that?
She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car.
Oh, God.
what the
So
fuck
I
was she?
killed her.
Was she a fucking elite gamer?
So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
You say this, but this game also had salmonella in the last game.
That is true.
Yeah.
I see a bright red car for sports. Now
A
then,
sporting
the
car,
question
if
the
you
witness.
will.
A sporting car, yes.
For sports basketball and sports baseball.
Complete with complete with croquet mallet. I'm not entirely knowledgeable about cars, but
Cross examination.
so what do you mean by really close?
Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
Permit?
Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah!
Ignorance is to be whipped.
I'm suing you!
Idiot doesn't know how to drive a car. Hit him again!
This
What's
fucking
with
idiot
her?
just gave it a voice. Fun karma, do it again!
Get his
With
ass.
her, all she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So, like, may I continue?
Further establishing that Phoenix Wright does not own a car and probably never will.
What a punk.
She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why would she take such a special, why did she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? Or Smith?
I would, I would think getting, cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, okay?
Well, Miss Me, what kind of car was it?
It was a new car.
Yeah. She had like just gotten it. It was like from the UK.
Oh.
UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? I'll fucking kill him.
Judge.
And it was a really special model.
Her boyfriend was a model? Oh.
She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
Does he have an OnlyFans?
I
Oh,
guess her
God.
love of cars would be the next obvious topic.
The judge is like that Twitter was like,
I
help
really
me
don't know
balance
anything
my
about
budget.
cars. I have
It's
a
like-
feeling is bound to come up. Sorry, keep going.
I was just making a joke, like the judge has that Twitter post where it's like, help me balance my budget. Someone's like, stop spending so much on OnlyFans. And she's like, no.
No.
It's,
No.
I've seen
it's an
that.
essential expense. Your Honor,
Yeah.
please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
Well, whatever,
I'll be
sure.
right back.
Either fucking whatever.
Yes.
Alright. Well, whatever, Phoenix. God.
That's not my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
I
Miss
think-
Meany, would you please fix your testimony? Because fucking whatever.
Sure, whatever.
Everybody but Phoenix is exasperated. Even Phoenix is exasperated, which is
Everyone
weird.
wants to go home.
It was from England. Is that significant at all?
Edgeworth.
Oh! I don't even think he's from.
Did someone call me?
I don't even think.
Wait.
Oh shit!
Edgeworth.
Dude, it was a red car. Edgeworth?
Oh my
And there
god.
was red blood. Edgeworth?
Oh.
Edgeworth turned into a car.
Alright, well, I'll press this, I guess. I yelled, hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it! Okay, game, if you say so. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? This is like those people who were interviewing Mark Zuckerberg about whether or not Facebook was like a detriment to American society, and they were like, and one of them was like, so what is a computer?
Like, huh?
This is literally that one time where Edgeworth is like, I was hoping to think of an objection while I was objecting.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome, by the way. So, by the way, I just want to say, are we really trying to establish, and I don't know this, maybe, that this is actually Mimi Miney, who had, like, face reconstructive surgery to look like her sister, and her actual motive for murder is the fact that the accident caused her car to, like, to get totaled, and not the fact that her fucking sister died?
She's like, I'll fucking kill
I
them.
mean, if it is Mimi Mimey, then she knows the real reason for why that hospital stuff happened.
I guess so. They're expensive, and their driver's seat is the opposite in the car. Oh! Oh! I didn't even think about that!
Ooh.
Because she said she got out of the right-hand side of the door, so she was driving. Would it seem that there's no benefit to owning one?
Like, huh?
This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it?
You, what do you know? That sleek shape, the wild way it starts in the slow, the rock, who brings them?
Forgive me.
Wow, I literally wasn't expecting that from her.
Her personality really changed at the drop of a hat.
It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case.
Can
The
I
drop of her
present the
hat.
article to that, then?
On the what part?
On this one. Cause like the
Sure.
thing is, cause like they just established that
What's
the
the
steering.
next one?
Well, it was like I'm not letting a noob drive my car.
Sure, I don't see why not.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Might as well press. Just want to see. Was your sister good at driving?
She was like totally awesome. She like said she was going to be like racing queen of the nursing world.
What's wrong with you? Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. All right, I'm gonna go back.
Sure.
Wait.
Ugh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
my voice box is tired of saying like.
Like, I want to present this, because it's just like, because she says that she gets out on the right-hand side. Where does he even say that? The right door, and Light got out, yeah.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, yay, music cut out, huzzah. That feels, like, kind of tenuous, in terms of, like, it's not as clear-cut as other evidence has been, but I think that's okay. Miss Miney, do you remember this article?
Huh?
It's an article about the accident. You said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Like, what are you suddenly asking me about?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger's seat? Left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, here in America. Because the driver's left side.
That would be if it was an American car, but it would be opposite if it was a British car.
Opposite.
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Oh right, Carrie's not here.
Ah,
What do you mean by
What
this?
What the fuck? Alright, I guess, cool.
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car, but if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
ah.
Ah!
There's so much yelling.
What the fuck, Mr. Wright? Order in the court! Order!
I
Okay.
like, Saba, I think you're right. There is a lot of yelling coming from Eenie Meenie, and I'm pretty sure that what that's supposed to be is her just having like a fucking mental snap of just like screeching on the top of her lungs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eenie says that the person who was driving was her older sister, Meenie Miney.
That's what Eenie said, yes. That's where her story falls apart. I'm not tired.
Stop yawning.
Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix. It looks like you finally found the real root of this murder.
Now, do you know this because you're a ghost and you were able to talk to people? Like, talk to other ghosts? Or did you fucking figure all of this out from inside an 8-year-old?
Both.
Mia looks at Phoenix like, dude, it's kind of fucked up. You assume that all ghosts know each other.
Yeah, my brother. Not
Kinda
cool.
Are
fucked
you
up,
assuming, Phoenix, that like all ghosts know each other?
If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Meenie, who was driving that night?
Meenie Miney,
I mean,
Mo.
it was...
It was Mo.
Shut up.
No.
Mo's not in this case yet.
I mean, I'm gonna say it was
Yeah.
Meenie
God,
Miney.
Adrian, there's actually a Mo.
I'm going
Oh,
to say
God.
I'm going to say that it was Meenie Miney driving and that she had face reconstructive surgery.
Makes sense.
The answer is that the one person who had her license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But, the fuck? The witness, Miss Eenie Marnie, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
The
Question.
Oh god, my god, that was horrible.
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Oh.
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is.
And her
This
name
witness's
is...
real name is...
Oh my god, let's have your health bar up there.
Oh,
Good lord.
oh my god!
Don't
Well,
be wrong!
I mean,
My
so
badge.
it's this, right?
It's clearly the judge.
Alright, you got it.
It's clearly my badge.
Francesca fucking cuts my head off with her whip. I mean, I'm gonna present this.
Sure.
Meenie Miney. That's your real name.
Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital, so for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No.
But, Meanie Miney, she died in the car accident. The car crash.
That's what everyone
was in
thought.
flames.
However, that is not the case.
Expire.
Then the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eenie Meenie. Isn't that right? Me.
Me.
Me. Me.
Me.
Fire.
Hey, you remember at like literally the very beginning of this where I was like, that's not her hair, and then both of you guys were like, that's ridiculous, shut up. and wow, it turns out I was right.
Actually, I was really honestly surprised at this twist. I was also surprised you got it so quickly too, Zach.
Well, because I said it before, but they only ever draw the characters in the same way every time.
I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
And then
to
she
that.
had long hair, whereas she had this. She had this like little bob, so I was like, oh, that's not her.
I've
Anyway.
been spoiled because I've seen Phoenix with his hair down before he slicks it.
Oh. That car accident 1 year
truly-
ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Meenie. Her sister, Mimi, went and stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. And her motive was a fucking sports car. Not the fact
Your
that her
Honor.
sister died. No, it was a fucking sports car. Go fuck yourself.
Your Honor. What the shit just happened? I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
Because of a
What
sports car. What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Oh.
Hey guys, I'm back. What's up?
Hello.
Yes, thank God, help me, Carrie.
Okay.
Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that had died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. Alive! And there she is, you can tell by the fact that she's fucking evil. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. And so this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. Alright, so her being a sports car fanatic was just a way of proving that she just slipped up when she was talking about the car? I don't know, man, that's weird.
Sports.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Duh.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
I don't
Sorry.
speak Russian.
Let me correct myself. We. Before the channeling,
I'm signing out.
You get 3 more
Goodbye.
chances, Zach.
I have 3 more.
You just came back, Carrie.
Ugh, I need to take a drink.
Give you 3 more guesses, and the
Yes.
first one doesn't count.
Fucking chug that shit.
Bro, I'm thirsty.
Thirsty boy.
Thirsty boy.
I mean,
I blame
Dr.
you.
Gray
Fuck,
had the
man.
misfortune of consulting this witness about the communication with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. His fate was sealed.
Whoa. Well, Miss Eni, I mean, Miss Von Car- fuck!
Why did you say my name just now? What the fuck?
Looks like I've been unmasked.
Wait, this
my
is
God.
Who's this?
no, it's because it's a different voice because she's no longer imitating Enie's voice.
Oh.
So guess what,
I thought it
Saba?
was-
Or you gotta come up with a different voice.
Unless you want that to be your voice from now on.
I'll just be. Looks like I've been unmasked.
Awesome!
He's
Hell
back.
Fantastic! Let's go.
Marshall escaped from prison has been facading this entire time.
Yep.
Witness?
Oh. Why does she?
That's
why
a
does she
shred
just-
that he's using as a tissue.
That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end.
I'm fucking.
And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? Also, I love that she's using her hat as a tissue because it's so fucked up.
Yeah. I think I understand why Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. The nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
Miss Mimi, if I may ask a quick question before we continue. If your sister had a Valley Girl accent, why are you Southern?
Stop asking questions. I don't know the answer.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face.
And her
This
the
was-
most cherished possession, her car.
Her car. This was
Clearly
her
one of
last
them-
chance.
One of them lived in NorCal, the other lived in Texas.
Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life with her sister. Or as her
As her-
sister.
No, definitely not with her sister.
Fucked up. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
Now,
Even
why
more
is... Well, no, never mind, because she admitted it to being Mimi. Never mind, I guess
This is
is
even
fine.
more fucked up than that case with the two guys I educated the other day.
That
Shut
jerk.
the fuck up, Adrian.
I didn't say anything.
We don't have time. Alright?
If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
Becoming Eni had been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the cult, I hate it. I hate it all.
She was a woman of science before.
That is true. Medical science.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did the chicken cross the road? Why did Miss Meanie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did this
Don't-
organ agree to help her execute it?
Oh. I was worried.
No, don't worry. We solved that case the other day. Payne was the prosecutor.
So the person got away. The defendant got away.
It's
Yeah.
all good.
The verdict was not fucked up. Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Francisco von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your
Why the
defeat,
fuck would it
that
be
is.
broadcasted all over the world?
Because, oh my god, she's beating the shit out of him!
Beat you to death.
Jesus Christ.
And
And
one
one
for
more for good
oh my god,
measure.
you said one more for good measure, and then there was
I
fucking
meant 5.
He's
Oh.
dead. Phoenix! I get there! Phoenix! Phoenix!
This court is a fraud, a sham.
To answer your question, by the way, Carrie, Francesca, she was so confident in her victory, she set up her international contacts to have this case broadcast all over the world because she assumed that she was gonna win.
Cool.
Like, how? It's so, she just fucking beat me to unconsciousness and she's gonna get away with it?
It looks
What
like
is
it'll
she? What is she, the police?
Oh my god.
I mean, she is a prosecutor, Mr. Wright, and you were resisting. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness.
Jesus.
So I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. You were mad, Doctor, Mr. Wright.
Not guilty. yeah.
Dude, I'd laugh so
Yeah.
much if instead of guilty or not guilty, it was
It
fucked up
just
or not
shows
fucked up.
Phoenix like dead on the floor.
It just like splayed out on the floor.
Blood dripping from his head. That's all. This cord is funny.
This cord is funny.
I like it.
Congratulations, Maya.
God, put on some clothes, please.
Do you want to give her yours?
I would give her my jacket. Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
isn't
but
that
yeah.
cute?
Oh, that's nice.
Man, isn't it bullshit that you get to keep seeing your dead relatives, whereas the rest of us don't?
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
I'm dead.
Sis, I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, but you'll be accused of it again.
No, but it will happen in the future. It was all just a dream. A really, really realistic dream.
You know, sis, in my dream I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent?
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
Why would the scent still be there?
That's right.
You want a fucking cookie?
You want a fucking cookie?
They hadn't been washed in 15 years. That's kind of gross.
Ew.
Well, no, she only.
She's
no,
only
that's
been
true, she
dead
left.
for a year.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah,
been
but it's
gone
her
from the
old
village a long time
clothes.
ago.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about that.
Also,
There's still
I don't
one
think.
thing I don't quite get.
What were you saying, Adrian?
I was just gonna say, I don't think Maya gets accused of murder again.
Really?
That's bullshit. She should be accused of murder every mainline game.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder.
Wait, did they establish that Mimi and Eenie were like fucking twins or something?
I don't
No.
think they
I
were.
feel
Because
like that's
No,
something
because
they
it
said.
said one of them was older.
Well, that's sort of what I mean though, is that we straight up identified this as Mimi Miney, which makes sense on the outside, but then like this doesn't make any sense as being Mimi Miney because like her face was reconstructed. Right?
I don't know, maybe they had like the same eyes, except Enie's was closed most of the time.
No, I know, but I'm
They had
talking
the
about
same
like
facial structure.
did they?
I mean, being sisters, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I guess you're sort of right.
I get mistaken as a twin a lot, so there you go. My brother's 5 years older than me.
Oh no, don't worry, Grant. I have a sister who's 7 years younger than me, and someone in Costco thought we were twins.
Nice.
My brother's half white, so we look nothing like each other.
Apparently, my brother and I look very similar.
My brother and I do not share the same father, so he has one hand.
My brother and I don't have the same father or the same mother.
Adopted?
Okay, then.
I mean, that would explain it, yeah.
She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Man, if only she had practiced her aim. Because if she had just stabbed, like Dr. Gray in the heart instead of slightly above the heart, her plan would have been foolproof because this court system sucks.
But she
Congrats,
made
Maya.
the mistake.
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out on another jam.
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen never again. It's already happened once. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to
It's
me.
true. Because of this incident, Morgan Fay is now like an uber criminal.
Nah.
First my sister, now my aunt.
And then next is Pearly.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
don't
God.
you dare! Hey, Nick! Tell me my aunt went and did something so horrible.
Wait a minute.
It's the post.
The aunt? No, because the aunt's
I'm
going to jail, right? Who's taking care of Pearly?
I guess we are now.
Maya.
Oh my god! I'm
Phoenix
actually really
adopts
excited
another
about
child.
He just rolls up. He's like, "What's up, Pearly? I'm your dad now."
I'm your
So-
dad now.
Okay,
This
so
is,
you're
by the
going
way-
to have to present something here. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't you just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was...
I was just gonna say that this is the start of a meme in the Ace Attorney community of Phoenix, just being a dad by adopting people that go through traumatic experiences.
Don't forget
Who is
that
he,
you could also
Batman?
do portfolios.
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 I mean,
Phoenix
I
art.
wanna present this under
Why?
Well, because wait. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan. Well, because she wanted. Wait, was it because she wanted to be the head of the family, or is it because she wanted Pearly to be like in the main family instead of the branch family?
It would be because of Maya, because Maya would be the next in line to be the new head.
I mean,
Right.
but technically that also means it's Pearly then too, right?
It would be, I think it would be Pearly, because she said she didn't have any spiritual power and Pearl is her daughter rather than Maya would be
And
her.
Pearl is already at the age of 8 better than Maya.
Or at least equivalent.
I don't know. Hey Maya, turn into Mia right now. suck the Mia out of Pearly.
Oh god.
turn into who's dead? Turn into fucking Stone Cold
Joe
Steve
Dark.
Austin. Yeah, turn into
He's not dead.
He's not dead. I was gonna say, I saw a video of
He's
him in an
still
interview like
alive.
the other day.
No, he
Yeah.
did.
He's
Oh,
swine.
okay.
No,
in this
he
universe,
dead.
he's dead.
Zach's gonna kill Stone Cold Steve Austin. I can't believe it.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Karayan village, and that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
The Branch family, my aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
Ah!
So, a fucking 12-year-old would have been the head of the family. What is this, Shira?
I guess Morgan assumed that she would still be alive and out of prison to guide her.
And out of prison.
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearl could become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that. Carrie, there is loud reverb on your thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's there. I'm sorry.
It's not that loud, but it is noticeable.
Did Maya
Give me
say
a sec.
something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought
Okay.
so.
I mean, so she probably suspected it.
Dayton time
Oh.
unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13.
Ooh.
Grant, this would be you, I think.
My precious Pearl.
You can tell by the theme of Goomba.
My precious.
You're the only one suitable to be master of Kurai, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey.
Phoenix steps in and is like, excuse you, that's Mystic Maya, bitch.
And then the
Also, why
government
did you
are like,
turn the lights
what the
off?
fuck are you doing in solitary confinement? Get out of here!
This is terrifying.
But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself.
Man, anybody that appears in this darkness dimension without like fading into the darkness dimension just means that you're really focused, but if they appear in the darkness dimension, that means that they're angry.
Or evil. Or
Or
both.
evil.
Your time will come.
What are you, the guy from Monopoly?
So I want to give
Oh,
you a
we
warning,
finished
Zach. I give this game benefit of the doubt. I fucking hate the next case.
Oh boy.
Oh,
wait.
please.
No,
I
talk about
love-
Big
I-
Top.
I love the
Oh,
court
it's
case.
the fucking circus one!
Oh,
Is this the
no.
one I hate too, Adrian?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This
Heard
one's
about-
this one's freaking depressing. It sucks.
I I just think it's genuinely annoying, and like I devil's advocate for Zach against a lot of stuff that's annoying for him. I fucking hate this case.
Oh
I mean,
boy.
the characters might be fun to voice, but it's just really frustrating.
I
All
don't
right,
like this case.
I would like to establish something for the sake of the stream as well. By the way,
Clown
if we spend more than like a minute or so in an investigation section without really knowing where we're supposed to go next, I'm going to ask either Adrian or Saba for like, hey, where do we go? And
Sure.
if it's a case, like, normally it'll be a case of like, you know, we'll discuss like during a testimony. It's like, I think it's this, and then we'll try it or something like that. If Grant and myself, and I guess Carrie, because Carrie didn't actually play this game, but if the three of us like just don't know what it is, I'm also just gonna straight up ask, because we really need to start moving on these cases.
I also
Yeah, I
want
mean,
to get through
sometimes
this
I don't even
case.
remember too, so.
I would like to
That's
get
why
through this case
sometimes
ASAP.
Ladies and
Ladies and
gentlemen,
gentlemen.
no! Oh, god damn it! I wanted to do it. You go.
Alright, prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight.
Prepare to witness a man.
Prepare to witness a man.
Prepare to witness a man.
Oh no. Oh my.
Oh,
The world's greatest
it's
magician.
him.
The one, the only,
It's Big Top.
Maximilian Galactica.
Oh my god. Is
What
he
a name.
JoJo's character?
Maximilian Galactica. He could pass off as a JoJo's character. You're not wrong.
Is there a specific book that he would be most likely to be in?
Given his design, it would probably be like Battle Tendency. He's not nearly like he's.
He could be in part 4.
I was just about to say he might pass for part 4. Oh my god! Look at the big ass sign.
Aww.
That was like being in a dream.
I like that guy in the background who's like with the
Yeah,
blue
his
jacket.
face. Like,
I haven't even caught my breath yet.
you should breathe.
That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly?
Wait, who paid me?
Who, what?
Ever
Who
heard of
paid
pro
me for the
bono?
last thing?
It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a
think-
tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, and an elephant that rode a giant ball.
Phoenix is still living off the rations he has from fucking Willpower's case.
This. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Not to mention that guy who flew through the air.
Can I say something? I can't even think off the top of my head of another video game character that I love more than Pearl. Like, just to the point of, like, I would buy her as much candy as she wanted, regardless of my bank account. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She deserves it.
Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max?
Hey, Grant.
Hmm.
While we're making progress through this, I need you to think of what Max Galactica's stand name would be.
You got it.
Big Top.
I would highly recommend a fucking not Stevie Wonder. What's his name?
No, hear me out. He's just top.
What?
Never mind.
That's
Thank
not
you,
that's not a stand joke, but it's a good joke.
It's good.
Who is the guy that sang Starman? He's famous. Fucking
Starman.
James Willems loves him from Funhouse. What's his name?
David Bowie?
What?
David
Very
Bowie.
efficient.
I couldn't think
Oh
of
my
his name.
God.
I had his face in my mind with all the makeup
Also,
and shit, and I was like, I don't know his name.
Also, Starman was David Bowie's most famous song you could think of.
Well, I
Space Oddity.
Well, I mean
Under
that was the one I was thinking of because he had stars on his face.
Well, then why'd you ask Grant to come up with the song?
Starman's a good stand.
No, because Starman is Star Platinum's real name. Remember?
Uh,
Not real,
Anyway.
obviously, but
Magician?
that doesn't make any sense. She would pronounce it phonetically.
Magician. That's, yeah.
No,
I know
because
what magician
Maya's
is.
saying magician, so she's saying magician.
Well, Pearl's not good at reading Dex dialogue that good yet.
She's not
that's
good.
so
She's not
sweet.
good at reading dialogue boxes backwards because it appears in front of her.
It's a acquired skill.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
Zach,
Yes.
And then she kills you.
the show must go on.
Oh! That's a long name, but that's pretty good.
That is.
Fuck, my leg fell asleep.
I braved the cold winter and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident. What? It hasn't been a fucking week?
That's really interesting.
That's amazing. Wait. What
Happy
what
New Year.
month is it then if it's 6 months later? Are we in like December?
Yeah, I mean, it's winter because it was snowing.
Like I'm about to say, did they do this because they want to have yet another like Christmas event?
For the Christmas special.
It was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. Her mortal self.
It's time to go.
Up to the heavens.
You're right. We can't miss the last train.
You know how yesterday we were talking about like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if like Pearl had these amazing like superpowers when she was like little, but then as she grew up, she like lost them over time.
Oh,
I-
like Matilda.
The fuck is Matilda?
You don't. What?
You don't know Matilda?
Is Matilda the one with the orphanage?
No.
Oh my god.
I don't know
She is
Matilda.
Watch Matilda, Zach.
I don't know Matilda.
Just watch it.
We'll go into it later.
Anyway, the thing that I was gonna say was that I think it'd be really funny if in canon, like 6 months have gone by and you would expect her like super speed and super endurance to have diminished at least a little bit, but it only seems to be increasing, and it's very concerning, which is why it's like, alright, we gotta keep her happy.
Don't mess with her.
Pearls! You remember the train?
Of course I did.
Oh my god.
But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train.
It means a train that goes fast.
It
Well,
means a
Nick?
train.
See you later.
It means a train that makes no stops.
A train that's
I'll come
very.
by to help clean the office. It's got to be spotless by the new year. Gosh, you guys talk so much. Mostly
Right.
Adrian, though.
This is true.
You just got to come in with that lore stuff.
Don't worry about it.
What
You
are
are
you?
going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I am glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your someone
It's
special.
almost New Year's already, yeah.
Someone. Pearly! Look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick!
God, this is gonna put Phoenix in a really weird situation if Maya develops a crush on Nick.
Why?
Never mind.
What?
First of all, because there's like a decade's age difference.
It's worth it.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
it-
okay.
I mean, I think we talked about this before, and I feel like this is a good moment to get everybody's like thermometer on this. But like, I know that between Nick and Maya, there's a little like the difference is pretty extreme because she's just turned 18 more or less. But like, my parents are a decade apart. Is it really that bad?
When did they meet?
It's
They met later in life. My mom was
Oh,
already
exactly.
my mom was already like 30 something at the time.
not
yeah, that's fine.
everyone's 10 years apart is the exact same.
Exactly.
Well, no, and I'm agreeing with that, but I'm just saying like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think
if I
it's
was
that bad.
18, I wouldn't want to go with an 8-year-old.
That's because
Oh
that's
my
illegal,
God.
Adrian.
If I was 17, I wouldn't want to go with a 17-year-old or 7-year-old either.
That's still illegal, Adrian.
Again.
Still not any
Do
better,
it
Adrian.
do it in the opposite direction, and then that's actually the conversation we're having instead of just being a pedophile.
A 7 with a 17-year-old.
My point being is that 10 years difference means different things depending on how old you are.
That is true.
So this is still in the stage where it's very crucial and awkward. Anyway, hey Charlie,
Who's Charlie?
that's the plant.
Oh yeah.
If you actually examine the plant, you would know its name is Charlie.
I don't care about this plant. Well, today wraps it up for this year. Hope we can finish cleaning this place up one day. Moshi Moshi.
Nick, it's terrible.
Pearly killed someone.
Ah,
Oh,
Maya,
do it
perfect
again.
timing. Things are terrible here too.
Huh?
The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up.
What are you talking about?
My dirty office. What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
It's the Steel Samurai again.
What's your samurai?
You have to turn on the TV. Anonymous is saying some shit.
Now let's check in at the scene.
Huh? What happened?
Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers.
The very big circus.
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying there was a murder.
There was a murder.
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max!
They arrested,
Max Galactica.
Oh my god. Okay. He's our
We
defendant?
arrested Max Galactica.
Max.
Oh.
Hello!
That's a great voice.
Magician flew through the sky. Oh my god. He's so cut.
Fabulous.
With the power of my stand.
With the power of my stand, the show must go on.
Anyway.
All right, Nick, I'll see you in the 2 hours at the detention center.
Huh? What? Oh shit, I just realized that this means that, like, cause Max Galactica is too perfect to be a stand user.
See there.
So it's canon.
You've got plenty of time to clean up your office later.
What? Oh.
I mean, to be fair, if you're not gonna find your own work for 6 months.
That's true.
Also, Zach, do you want to take Max?
What was the voice?
Oh, December 28th. That's my mom's
It's just the
birthday.
fop. It's like, oh!
What are you
It's
talking
just
about?
foppish hello.
Why did
Yeah.
they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand.
Wrong slide.
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
You said the same thing about the Steel Samurai, and then you killed him!
Ricardo's like, hey, what?
Fabulous! What the young lady just said is absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. She's a velociraptor, you know. Such a
Clever
fabulous
girl.
understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Oh god! Wait, where did those cards go?
Now I have to pick them up.
Welcome to the visitor's room.
You just
The guy
threw him
bu-
at the window.
Yeah, the guy in the back's like,
Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica.
Gooey. Alright, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
He called me sweetie, huh? Nick!
Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
This one.
This card says you're the murderer! It was her, officer!
oh!
They just tackle Maya to the ground.
They're like, she keeps getting accused, it must be her!
One of these times.
We'll get it right.
I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The
Again.
Ace of Hearts.
Stop throwing them on the floor. You have to clean them up after you, you know.
He got it, Nick, he got it! Nick, look, he got it!
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valuable possessions.
Get her.
One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. I only have
One of.
13 of those.
Oh,
Stop
God.
throwing your cards on the floor, dude. I have to clean these up after.
Actually, Grant, if you add up all the values, how much would that be?
What values? On a
On-
card?
yeah.
On cards? Good
Just
lord.
like on a
Well,
heart?
because it's a factorial of 10, right?
Yeah.
It's a factorial of 10, which is what,
Math.
90, that's
God,
40,
is this
that's,
math?
that's 45.
Okay.
45
Oh,
plus
this
6 is 51! Fuck
Oh
off!
my
It didn't
God.
take that long!
Care, I'm not a murderer or a detective or anything, but wouldn't using a magician and his deck be a good way of gathering fingerprints?
Yeah, that
He's
seems
wearing
like
He wears
logically
gloves.
It would be a good idea.
He wears gloves, you
holding-
fucking idiot! You
He's holding
fucking
his gloved
fool!
hand up
You
to the camera.
absolute
You're-
buffoon!
I think you're not understanding what I'm saying, Zach.
I don't
You,
think I'm
as
listening
the
to you.
magician- I'm totally gonna murder someone that way. Okay, next.
Yes, you
If
will
there
murder
is-
someone. You're Maya. That's your job.
If there was a
You
And you're
keep
not
magician,
gonna
me,
be able to
you keep
defend
me
them.
employed.
Because I'll murder you, Nick.
Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... Oh, how silly of me! You must be Sweetie's driver. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Her driver?
Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card.
I want this one.
So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Yes! I'm your biggest fan!
You're quite small to be my biggest fan! Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much.
Hey, what about my card?
Think of it as a souvenir.
Added to court record.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work.
Wait, I get the... Wait! This is the gimmick for this game?
Oh, you get to
Put it
keep
in your
it.
back pocket.
This game, Zach.
You're
Oh my
kidding.
God, really?
Really? That's
He's
so
21,
weird.
wow.
Yeah, about to say, he's 21.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. We could have been doing so much more with our lives right now. We
We
could have
really
been
could have.
murdering people.
We could have been murdering
Instead, we're
people.
playing Ace Attorney.
Oh, I did want to say real quick as well. Grant, are you planning on watching the new season of Baki?
Yeah, probably. Why?
Okay, it's not a spoiler. I do just want to talk about, like, you remember how at the end of last season, Baki was, like, poisoned and he looked like fucking death, right?
Yeah.
So they do this thing to get him to recover from his poison, and I want you to I'm gonna, just for the sake of brevity, make one wild guess. What do you think that they do to get him to, like, be rejuvenated?
Train.
You think it's something, right, like training, right? Because clearly he lost a lot of muscle mass. Nah, apparently the primary thing that the poison did was siphon all of the sugars and water from his system, which is why he looked so skinny, but still had a lot of strength. So they made him drink 14 liters of sugar water. He then started boiling the water inside his own cells and fucking giving off steam that made the entire floor of the hotel they were staying at have the fucking wallpaper peel off the walls from the humidity.
I love Baki.
Baki's fucking ridiculous. I was watching that intermittently while working on my portfolio today.
Nice.
What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch.
Burgers.
Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay?
Okay, so he's really vain.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely cringe-inducing.
Bro, is he
Cringe,
being
bro.
being cringe in the detention center?
He's
It's
King
pretty
Cringin'.
cringe, bro.
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous! I think you should get to know each other better too, darling. Why don't you come sit next to me?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Oh, sweet Jeebus, what in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear.
What is this guy talking about?
I love this idol animation.
Of him just, like, fucking creating a card and then throwing it. It's really good. Anyways, lately you've become awful famous, haven't you, Max?
That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight.
Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, didn't you?
I did indeed. It was fabulous.
Man, the word fabulous is going to destroy my throat.
Have fun with that.
I won the Magician's Grand Prix.
I can't believe I read that right on the first try. Held by the See, I read that one wrong. By the Association of International Magicians. The
Max is like-
AIM.
I was just gonna say, now that one comma's out of the picture, I've got no competition.
I want to say this as well. Like, I'm getting a little delirious because I've been working, like, a lot today. And I keep seeing his eyes, like, fucking shift back and forth like a chameleon's. And so I keep looking up at his face while reading. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous magicians in the world. What? There was a trophy and a bust? it was a big crime spree. It was fab. And it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for being the most modest of magicians.
You are signed to an exclusive contract with the Big Berry Circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it, darling. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know. Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right. You're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you see, I struck a deal with the Global Cinema, or Global Studios, for my own TV show. That's why I signed a contract. That's why you signed the contract?
That's why I signed a contract.
Thanks to me, the Berry Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur of this circus. That is the circus. Oh my god. I'm like falling apart. I'm actually
you okay?
I'm getting delirious because his voice is so breathy that I am taking in and putting out oxygen really fast.
You gonna be okay, or do you want me to take over?
I'll be fine for now, but if someone could take Phoenix from me, that would actually help a lot.
I'll tag in.
Thank you, I appreciate it. But to me, it's just another magic trick. Isn't that wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
Listen, Maya, you gotta stop meeting your heroes. Every single time we do, they turn out to be a fucking prick. I made all the crusty circus performances obsolete.
What about Will Powers?
But I kinda like the circus performer.
It was revealed that he was a monster.
Okay.
What?
Because he looked scary.
You're spooky.
He
Jesus
didn't
Christ.
sound spooky though.
Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Big Berry Circus.
You guys keep saying it backwards. Ah, last night
Oh,
the ringmaster was
the
murdered.
Knott's-berry
The
instinct.
ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Oh my god.
Russellberry.
Oh my god.
A crow?
Someone smashed him over the head. I swear he was slumped over on the ground.
One fell blow, he cleaved his skull.
Cleaved his skull! Even though it is the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length
Questioned you about what?
about everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
So then, why were you arrested?
Because I murdered him, darling. Arrested? Don't make an anthill out of a mountain. Oh, into a mountain. No one says it like that. It's don't make mountains out of molehills. God damn it.
And two.
They just went to consult me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster?
Uh-huh.
What'd you talk about?
On my OnlyFans!
God
for it.
damn it. Alright, another one on the list.
Things that aren't for your ears.
Maya, would you please step out of the room? I don't think you're old enough.
what did you talk about the ringmaster, Nick? I missed
It was
the word.
nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary?
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm really tired. I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree,
Ugh.
don't you?
Yeah, yes.
What do you mean, ugh?
No, this just reminds me of this one fucking choir teacher from my high school who was an asshole.
What's his
Um,
name? What was his name, Max?
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
dox him.
yeah, I'm not gonna
Dox
say
him.
his name on stream.
Dox
but
him so that
anyway.
way me and the 3 bots that are here. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Saba's here. I forgot.
Yeah, keep technical.
But anyway. So,
Also, thank you, Saba,
can-
for being the only person that consistently watches the stream and helps me boost my number by +1.
No problem.
so anyway, our one going our yes.
Man, you
Nothing.
should really get some cough drops or something.
Yeah,
Zach.
are you okay? Do you need like a Ricola or something?
Yeah.
Ricola!
Have you not been wearing your mask, Zach?
Oh man.
No,
Come on,
actually,
Have
and I
you
feel
been
really bad about it. I
quarantining?
don't have a reusable mask.
every mask is reusable.
It's really not.
Wash it.
What?
I said this line, and I guess if Carrie still wants to know our not Terrell's story.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Of course. It was a fabulous chat.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh my god.
Oh boy.
3 locks right off the bat.
Just fabulous. No, it's not me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
That's because I have been turned into a trapezoid.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta fucking go somewhere. Wait,
So you gotta
you
shock them back to
remember
reality.
how yesterday it was like literally the Grant show?
What?
Do you remember how yesterday I was yelled at for not having any lines and it was only the Grant show?
Yeah.
Now it's just basically my voice is dying now, Grant. That was my one chance to have a break and you dragged me back in.
I'm sorry.
Last night you met the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such.
Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract.
That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
What do you mean?
In fact, doing my judge impression, you went to his office to negotiate your new salary.
I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiating last night?
My
Probably
bad.
not.
that's what I
think
mean,
have
like,
evidence, yeah.
yeah.
We gotta
He
come
doesn't
back.
think that he's in detention yet.
So, where the fuck am I supposed to... So I go back to the fucking office?
You
Yeah.
have one other piece of evidence.
I do?
My bitch.
Your badge.
You're kidding, really? That was actually the thing, was that I had to present my badge?
There have been multiple
badge.
times where that's the case, Zach.
No, I know, but it's just like, it's so rare.
Wrong one.
You just did the Megatama again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not here. We
No,
can't
not
prove that he
here.
did something with our badge. No, just present your badge to him, Zach.
Why?
With his badge.
Just get out
Oh
of
my
the
God.
thing.
You'll-
Listen, I literally can't get out of the thing. I'm sorry. This is what I thought you meant.
Alright.
What do you mean, all right? I didn't know.
My badge.
We literally just got out of something where it's like, oh, present something. And you're like, oh, you know you could present your badge, right? And I was like, oh, really? That seems nuts.
What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act?
I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney at law. An ace attorney.
An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me?
He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're.
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
What's that?
Why do you keep looking me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
Because you've been arrested for murder.
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me.
Why is that?
Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica.
So?
I'm a very big star I'm the very big star of the very big circus.
And that means...
I'm rich. I am paid fabulous sums.
Which means what?
Max.
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand.
Uh,
Or the police aren't really serious about all this, are they?
They don't arrest people as a joke. I mean, they didn't used to
Moving
arrest people as a
on.
joke.
They didn't used to do that.
Or at least it wasn't recorded.
Look at Max. He's crushed.
Well, oh, sorry. Forgot it's not me.
Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business.
Goodness.
This is serious business. Yes?
Porcu... I mean, sir. You're a lawyer, correct?
Huh? Oh yeah. I'm an attorney, what?
Please help me! I didn't kill anybody!
He said nobody.
I didn't kill nobody!
Didn't kill nobody?
Oh my god, he has a fucking southern accent when he's not putting on a show. Alright. I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. But a killer? That's insane. I could never.
Max?
I swear. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm.
Okay. I'll take your case.
Oh, thank you so much, sweet.
Fuck.
Really?
Really?
Thank you much. You sure are nice folks.
Max?
Yes.
What's your real name?
It's Billy Bob Jones.
What's the matter, Maya?
did you really think his name was Maximilian Galaxy? Or
He's
Galactica?
really just a country bumpkin.
Have you met my girlfriend, Lotta?
Oh, God.
Have you met my sister, Lotta Hart?
She's also my girlfriend.
Oh, no.
No, we're not gonna-
God.
No.
What? It's how we do it down the south.
I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney,
Yes.
a few minutes ago you took one of my cards, didn't you?
Now that he mentions it, I did take a card.
It was the 10 of hearts, right?
What? How'd he got it wrong.
What
10
can
of
I
aces,
say?
because I'm an ace attorney.
You two have stolen one of my most valuable possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts.
See? My math was necessary earlier. He has 52 hearts, and now he is down to 40.
You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you?
I'm putting my faith. I'm pulling my faith in you, sweetie.
He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? I'm like 5 years older than you, dude.
Let's make this an absolutely fabulous case.
Oh wait,
Come
I don't
on,
have
Nick.
I don't have a thing. Never mind.
I think Phoenix is 26 at this point, if I'm correct.
Alright.
Do we ever have ourselves?
We did in
The
the
next
first
game,
yeah. Alright. We're probably just gonna like start doing this and then stop because we only have 6
Oh
minutes
my
left.
god, are you ready for the wacky cast of characters in this game? Also, Zach, do you want Phoenix back?
Well, Max is done, right?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're here again.
I hate this case.
I think we'll call this a conditional voice swap, please.
Sure,
I would really appreciate it.
that's fine.
I didn't realize because I've done foppish voices before. I didn't oh, and I like the thing at the bottom of this sign where it says "and his comical comrades." But I didn't realize just how dizzy a foppish accent makes you. It hasn't been a long time since the crime, so the police are still on the scene.
Let's find someone who might know something about what happened.
Sounds like a plan.
You know what bugs me too, Adrian, is that like 2/3 of this case, I thought it was actually pretty decent, but then it just hit this brick wall, and then I just became utterly disappointed.
There is a character that I think fucking ruins this case, but yeah,
Is it fucking Regina?
no.
Oh. Those streamers
Is it
do a
Phoenix?
nice... Is it Phoenix?
I fucking hate that blue fucking
Wait,
asshole.
why, how, in terms of ruin, Adrian? How did it ruin it?
I just hate the character. I hate his concept. I hate his gimmick.
Is it the one that constantly gets punched?
No, it's the other one.
Oh, yeah. It gets a lot.
Which, by the way, I have internally established, and you guys can probably tell, during fucking investigation segments, unless we're fucking talking to someone, I'm just skipping through dialogue. It saves
That's
so
okay.
much time.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything interesting here.
Well, I just wanted to read the thing.
There's just a lot of max.
You're saying if you want to make progress.
Okay. Alright. Might as well just go.
Okay. Where to, sir?
Oh my
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
Oh
There's
wait,
only
it's only
two to-
two it's only two locations. Let's go to the lodgings. It seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay.
Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky.
Grant,
Ah, shoot.
This is me. Oh,
it's you. It's our favorite
Dad.
guy.
you too.
It's our favorite guy.
dude.
Oh,
It's our favorite character behind Pearl.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
I think you guys always seem to know where I'm working at crime scene, pal.
Because you're always working, Detective. We're definitely not stalking you.
Well, I'd rather not always be working, but with the crime, you don't always make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer at the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left.
That's
That's morbid.
really morbid. Holy shit.
He complained.
That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay?
To defeat the Huns.
Defeat.
The
Hun.
Hun.
Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow?
Of course, it'll be Miss Von Carmel.
Again? Are
Yeah,
you
your favorite
fucking
pal.
kidding?
Well, you thought she was gonna be in one case and then disappear?
I mean, no, but like, God.
Yay, Carrie, you have a stable role, Carrie.
Yay. She's
Tenure.
on the fucking title card.
That is. Oh shit, you're right. She was on the title card for this. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she?
What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court.
No.
When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of the whip never ends, pal.
Then kill her. Just snap her neck, please.
So you want Gumshoe to be
A
put
murderer.
into prison forever?
Yes. There's
Detective
more.
Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma really is really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who?
Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course.
Oh.
You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home?
Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him?
Nick won't tell me.
Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore.
He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around?
He's fucking dead.
Exactly
He's
what
a
he said.
square.
He's not around. Edgeworth's gone. Edgeworth
Forever.
is gone. Don't say his name again, okay?
Nick?
If you say his name again, I will
You'll
be. I
summon
will be.
him.
I will be. Yeah, if you say it again, you'll summon him.
Beetlejuice.
He's Beetlejuice.
But, no, but only if you're holding a cup of tea.
Oh. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he?
Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal.
Oh, that's the alarm.
Well,
Okay.
Let's finish this dialogue.
Yeah.
It was rather cold.
this is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there.
Dead body, stage left.
Right about where you're standing right now. Surprised you didn't I?
I'm not laughing.
I am.
Oh,
so
yeah.
fuck off.
Really funny.
Excuse me, do you mind telling me what happened to the victim?
He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal.
With one fell blow.
It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly, but
But
there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit.
his clothes.
There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit.
Wait, shit. I'm just gonna. We didn't start it. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
I was so interested in just going.
We're
All
going
right.
into my least favorite case of the series.
We'll see. Wouldn't that be really
the
funny?
worst
Cause you know, I've been having like outbursts about like some of the bullshit that this game series does or whatever. Could you imagine if I actually really enjoy this case?
No, please don't. My value for you will drop.
No, it can't go lower than 0.
Yes.
All right.
There's no place to go
Good night,
out.
everybody.
Later.
Good night.
Night.